Hello and welcome to Vintage by UGCB. I'm going to talk to you about the 2018 vintage of the Grand Cru of Bordeaux. The start to 2018 was very wet, day after day of rain with cool temperatures. Under these weather conditions, the vines woke up lately from their winter rest and the first bird appeared before mid-April, which is about 10 to 15 days later than usual. Then came spring and more rainfall, but there were some warm sunny days too. At the beginning of June, during one of these summery spells, the vine began flowering in good conditions. That time was crucial for the even ripening of the future harvest. The weather continued to be rather dull in June, naturally reducing the quantities produced. At the beginning of July, 2 hailstorms hit the city of Bordeaux, its surrounding area, and the south of the appellation. But then, things changed completely after this disastrous weather. A very hot and dry summer moved in from mid-July right through to the end of October until after the harvest. The rain that fell at the beginning of the year had supplied the vines with sufficient water reserves to allow them to ripen perfectly despite the prolonged drought of the summer. The harvest started in the vineyards of Graves and Pessac-Léognan with their white grape varieties, Sauvignon Blanc and Sémillon. It began late August, early September, and thanks to the ideal weather conditions during the summer, the grapes were sweeter and less acidic than in the previous vintage of 2017. The white wines of Bordeaux in 2018 are softer and more voluptuous. As for the red grape varieties, the final stages of the growing season were key. The skins became packed with tannin and anthocyanins, and the juice from the berries reached excellent levels of maturity. 2018 is hugely successful vintage for red wines. The wines are deeply colored and densely textured. They are silky and vividly aromatic. These are wines with great aging potential, but they will already be enjoyable in the not-too-distant future. Finally, Sauternes and Barsac, in the region south of Bordeaux, where the great sweet wines are produced, were the last to bring in their harvest. The dry weather at the end of the growing season delayed the development of the noble rot. Mid-October brought rain that triggered its development on perfectly ripe grapes. They were harvested, these grapes, in late October, early November. The wines are deliciously rich with dried and candied fruit aromas. The color is more intense than usual. Well, I hope you will enjoy tasting and sharing the Grand Cru of the vintage 2018. And if you'd like to have more information on that vintage and on the Grand Cru of Bordeaux, please explore our website, vintagebyugcb.com. Goodbye.